pretty fast. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good, you?
Good.
I'm streaming right now, just so you know.
Oh, okay. No worries.
You good with half cut?
That's just fine with me. Oops. This is just something I threw together, so
Alright.
don't expect too much of a challenge.
My deck's not doing very well, so...
Oh, yes. Alrighty. The camera seems to be a little off. There you go. Alright. Half cut.
I'm gonna put 4 back.
Alright, 5, 6, 7. Hmm. I'm gonna do 3 for me.
Okay. Got jammed up a bit here with on inkables as well, which is annoying, but...
Oh, it looks like it's on me.
Yep. Good luck.
You too. I am... Huh. Tough choice here. I hate it, but I'm gonna do this. Ink Friends and play it Broom. And pass.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Clarabelle. Play Popsicle, draw. We'll banish the Popsicle to play Bell, and pass.
Oh, good old Bell.
Roger, right now we're 0-4, so it's not going great. Two of the games were super close.
I ink Goat. I'm gonna play Ursula. I'm not gonna do that. Ew. I'm going to Quest for 1.
Right. So it's generous.
And pass.
Draw. Okay. I'm gonna ink Tamatoa for 2. I'll play Vision of the Future.
Okay.
Bell will take out the Broom.
You got it.
And pass.
Alright. Going to draw for turn. I'm going to discard Bare Necessities to shift Ursula.
Yeah.
we're going into your bell, taking the rest out.
Okay.
And I'm going to ink Elsa and play friends with 3.
Okay.
1, 2. And pass back to you.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink popsicle for 3. I'll play Louis. I'll give reckless to Ursula.
Okay.
And pass.
That's 4 damage. I love Louis.
He's such a good card.
Alright. Just that big ol' hug.
This is the first game,
Alright,
I think, where I
I'll draw for
didn't get the
turn.
color in the opening.
Alright.
But one game we went up against like Amber Steel aggro, got rolled. Last game was it like action heavy? We couldn't stop it. And then the first 2 games were both winnable. It was just like
and for 4,
1 turn
I'm gonna
away.
play Rapunzel.
Yeah,
Removing that.
this could happen.
There.
But
1,
he still has to
2,
trade unless he can sing.
3. Darn. I was hoping for that. And can't quest. Dang. I was hoping for another friends or something. Alright, Lily, let's give in to your big hug. Go 2 damage in.
Yeah, it's open to interpretation, Roger.
And pass.
Draw.
Oops, no. Wrong button. There you go.
I'll ink Grammatala. For 3, we'll play Lyle. We'll give reckless to Rapunzel. And then I'll quest for 1. And pass.
Blue, green. Alrighty. Draw for turn. Alright. Remind me, does Lyle have ward?
No.
Okay.
He just does the thing where when you banish one of my characters, you lose the lore.
Yeah. Well, we're going to go ahead and go into Mr. Louis, finish him off.
Okay, so you lose lore.
I'll lose a lore.
Hopefully they can't Rapunzel here.
I'm going to ink
frustrating.
Elsa and play Belle. I'm moving 3 damage to Lyle.
Nice. So we do have the option here to shift Baymax and heal and then take out the Rapunzel.
And I'll pass.
Okay, draw. Okay, I'll do 4 to shift Baymax. This heals the character he shifts on. And then I'll take out Rapunzel.
Okay.
I will ink Ursula and pass.
Should have remembered you had a Baymax with blue-green. I would have played that a little differently. We are going to go ahead and take out your Baymax.
Yeah. So like,
I
we had the collar here and we were inking off all this,
2
we'd be in such a good spot.
for a
but
lantern.
instead, we're just barely limping along here.
And with the lantern, I'm going to, well, I'm actually not going to use a lantern. I'm just going to play Ursula and a Chernabog. 2 cards in hand. I will pass.
Okay, draw. We'll do 3 for Lyle, make Chernobog reckless.
Got it.
We'll do 2 for Helga. I will ink your welcome and pass.
What does Helga do? I'm sorry.
When she's banished in a challenge, the character that challenged her also gets banished.
Oh, okay. You got it. You just got a reckless deck, don't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alrighty. We are going to pay 1 and 4 to shift Ursula. Since there's no challenge ready, I can quest for Chernobog, correct?
No, he just can't do anything.
You can't do anything. Okay. And so I guess I will just quest for the 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
And then you get to exert one of my characters.
Oh, that's right. Huh. You're teaching me my own deck. I'm gonna exert Helga.
Yeah.
I might as well take her out.
Okay, and then you lose a lore.
Yeah. Okay. And pass to you.
Okay, draw. We'll do 3 for Belle and pass. And this is not great.
Alrighty.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to get rid of this Ursula.
Ready.
Shouldn't have inked that. You're welcome, I guess.
We are going to play Lantern and 3 for a genie. Draw a card. It's not what I want. And we're going to quest for 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I will exert Lilo for the heck of it.
Sure.
And pass.
Yes. Draw. Ursula's a 4/7.
Yes, 4/7.
Okay.
It's kind of a bugger.
Yeah. Does it make sense to do here? Okay. Belle will challenge. She dies doing 3 damage. You lose a lore.
Okay. Oh, I lose a lore.
And I'll do 4 to shift, and I'll take out Ursula.
Got it.
And pass. So doing it in that order and shifting that way lets me take away 1 lore from him, I guess, which is potentially optimal.
Draw for turn.
Doesn't feel great either way, but at least we gain a lore swing by doing it that way. Either way, we end up with a shifted Baymax with 4 damage, so I guess it makes sense.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay.
Not being able to play the Under the Sea kind of sucks, though.
Or not play. Ink Merlin. I will quest for 2. I will play Fox. And Fox will take your Baymax.
Yep.
And for 4, I'm going to play Pascal.
Nice.
and pass.
Okay, draw. Okay, we'll do 5 for Cogsworth and pass. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to kill this Pascal though. I'm gonna have to like hope that I give it
draw for turn.
A Lewis and give it Reckless is like my only out against that thing.
7. We'll ink Chernabog for 4. I will play Genie, draw a card, and for another 4, I'll play another Pascal. I will quest for 3. 1, 2, 3, and pass.
Draw. Okay, we'll do 3 for Lewis. Give one of the Pascals Reckless.
You got it.
And pass.
Alrighty. I will draw for turn. I will.
I don't know if this is gonna do it.
That's crab.
Okay.
Giving Pascal that challenger to finish Lewis.
Oh, that sucks. I was hoping he would just have to like sack it. And then we would still have our Under the Sea team.
1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm gonna play Goofy for 4. I will quest for 5 and pass.
Okay, draw. Alright, you got it. Good game.
Oh, thank you. You too.
Oof, those evasives.
I know. Pascal is really powerful, but you know it's in that purple orange deck.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to make something out of these colors.
Oh, well, I like it. Good game.
Thank you. You too.
Oh man, who decided to make me play this deck? Because we're getting punished. Gotta get a win. You can get 1 win, right? It's not copium. You can pull out 1 victory with this deck. The low standard of 1 victory. I'm playing green-blue. You click the link to my Dreamborn page, the deck list is there. It's like a green-blue challenge deck. Uses Reckless plus a Jewel Collar to try and gain an advantage, and then use ink manipulation to gain lore or to draw cards from your ink with the Ink Geyser.
Oh, we meet again.
Oh, we got the rematch.
You got to play this time.
Yeah. I need all the help I can get.
Well, let's see if I still kind of a editing deck, so I got pretty good draws last time. Let's see. Oh gosh, no, don't need that. Get rid of that. 2 for me.
I'm gonna put 3 back.
Okay.
right, good luck.
You too.
I'm gonna ink Ursula, play a popsicle, draw, play Belle, and pass.
Ah, Belle again. Alrighty. I will draw for turn. I'm going to ink a Chernabog. And
so we'll play Caller, and then on the following turn, if we don't have a Reckless card, we might just end up playing another Caller.
One ink, pass.
Okay, draw. Alright, I'm gonna ink Ursula. We'll do 2 for Caller. So every time you challenge one of my characters, it puts an ink off the top of my deck. Quest for 1.
I was curious how that went. I like the sound of it. Never really tested it.
Yeah, it's okay if you run the Reckless cards to try and make them do it.
Oh, yeah. Like a... Ooh, excuse me. I can imagine. I'll draw for turn. Ooh, this is looking a little scary here. I will ink Bare Necessities. I'll play Lantern. And use Lantern to play a Chernabog in Quest for 1.
Yeah.
And pass.
Okay.
4 cards.
Draw. Right, I'll ink Caller. For 3, we'll do Lewis on the Chernabogs. Belle will take out the Diablo.
I will draw with that.
Yep, and pass. Alright, hopefully he doesn't have a way around this. Like if he foxes and then doesn't challenge with Fox. That would be annoying.
Draw for turn.
Okay if he crabs it and gets a trade, but ideally here he can't even challenge. Or can't even trade up, he just dies. We still get the ink off our deck.
How do I want to do this? Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm going to play Peter Pan Shadow Finder. I am going to ink Friends. And I guess I will challenge your Louis.
Okay, I'll ink the top card of my deck.
You got it. And pass.
Okay. Wrong. We'll do 2 for Vision of the Future.
Okay.
I'm gonna ink Helga. For 3, we'll play Lyle, give Peter Pan Reckless. And then I'll quest for 2.
Okay.
And pass.
Alrighty. Peter Pan is going to sing Friends.
Yeah, so if he doesn't remove a character here, then we have enough people to sing Under the Sea, which we get rid of his Peter Pan, plus hopefully some other stuff that he plays.
We're going to ink Goofy. For 2, I'm going to play another Lantern. And for 4, I'm going to play Genie. But I'm not going to challenge.
Yeah, so this is pretty good under the sea value here.
Okay. Yes. So I'm not going to challenge, and I will pass to you.
Okay. Draw.
Give me hard choices over here.
I'll do 3 for Bellwether.
Oh, I think you're muted.
Oh, sorry. I'll do 3 for Bellwether. 2 for another jeweled collar.
Ugh.
And then these 3 are gonna sing Under the Sea. So both.
Oh gosh.
They both go on the bottom of your deck.
I didn't draw. That's too late.
You can do it. It's like a mandatory trigger, so.
Okay.
That's fine. And those characters go on the bottom of your deck, by the way.
Oh. This is the first time I'm being hit with one of those, so.
Alright, and pass.
And they're gone. Alrighty. I will draw for turn. For 2 and 2.
Hey Phoenix, how's it going?
Genie. And for another 2, I will play Ursula. And just pray that you do not have another one of those. Oh, I did not draw for the Genie. Okay. And what's your cards in hand?
I have 0.
Okay. I will pass back to you.
Okay.
Yes.
Draw.
Yeah. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
For 4, I'm gonna shift Louis into Baymax. That heals him. And I will quest for 3.
Okay.
And pass. I was hoping for an inkable, because if I can ink, Bellwether will give a character Reckless, and then forcing him to attack, we can gain a bunch of ink, and hopefully then
we'll draw for turn.
Find a way out of this. Bought a bunch of Final Fantasy Magic cards. Nice. Did you open anything good? Did you get any collector's boosters? I know there's some like crazy pulls that you can get from those. Chasing those chocobos.
Okay, so Genie and Ursula are going to go into Bell.
Okay,
no, hold on. You would get way too much stuff for that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll gain 4 ink if you do that.
We're gonna see more options. I'm gonna sing Friends. 1, 2. That's a little better, but
yeah, there's a store called Highmart, I think, Phoenix, that has a bunch of trading cards and stuff. I know somebody who buys cards there.
Right.
Roger says he's thinking of dabbling in One Piece.
This feels dumb, but I'm gonna
game seems fun. Anything between set champs, that's what you play. Morgana.
2 and 2 for Goofy. I'm going to then play a Broom and a Diablo. I will quest for 2 and pass.
Okay, bro. Yeah, it's a gamble. If I draw a card here and get a non-inkable, I'll be annoyed. Debating what I want to do here.
Oh, don't worry. I spent a whole last turn doing that same thing.
Okay, I'll do 1 for popsicle, draw. Punished. I'll do 4 to shift Lyle into Baymax, and then I'll quest for 5.
Oof.
And pass.
Okay.
Should have just inked, but I mean, this is also fine because we're kind of racing, but he's getting a wide board.
That's 5, 6.
Good thing is if he starts challenging, then we're gonna get a bunch of ink, which I'm hoping he ends up having to challenge.
Okay. Let's do this. So I'm going to 1, 2. Ooh. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, I guess if online's your only option, then play another game. So is there like a competitive One Piece scene locally? Are they competitive?
I'm gonna risk it. I'm going to use. I'm gonna play Pascal using Broom to draw a card.
Yep. Yeah, the Star Wars Unlimited seems pretty popular.
I am going to. Yeah, this is gonna be Ink Goat. Play Ursula. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And pass.
Okay. Draw. Man, another uninkable. Holy cow. Alright, we'll do 3 for Emerald Chromacon.
Mm-hmm. Those items, I tell you.
Baymax, we'll take a Goofy.
Okay.
And then I will quest for 3. And I will use the popsicle to heal him and pass.
Alrighty, I will draw for turn.
So I mean, we're threatening lethal now. So in theory, he's gonna have to challenge.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think you got this one. I'm going to just try it though. I'm going to sing Together Look at This Family.
What does that do?
I look at the top 5 of my deck and I pick 2 characters out of it.
Nice.
Oop. I pick these 2.
Okay.
Now, the Chromacon, you just, whenever I challenge or banish.
It's when you banish a character.
Okay, you get to return one of my cards.
Or one of mine.
Oh, one of yours, yeah. Alrighty. Well, we're going to start off with a Mim. I'm going to bring back this Ursula. And we're going to take out the damaged Baymax.
Okay, so I'll gain 2 ink off the collars, and then I will send the Pascal back to your hand.
Okay. Alrighty.
Yeah, like you should be questing that first to prevent that from happening.
And then wish I had a crab. Let's see, I guess I'll play Peter Pan. Peter Pan and Genie are going to take Belle.
Okay, so I'll get 4 ink.
Yeah.
And I'll send Genie back. I'll send Genie back to your hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think I took out Belle.
Yeah, sorry.
Ugh.
I think you didn't exert your ink for that, Peter Pan.
Oh, my apologies. Yeah. And guess I bought myself another turn, but back to you.
All right, draw.
Still 6.
Okay. We'll do 1 for Popsicle, draw.
Okay.
I'll do 6 for John Silver. Give Diablo Reckless.
Okay.
I'll quest for 3 and pass. Hey, Farmer Helen, thanks for the follow.
I'll draw for turn. Let's see. Diablo is going to go into Belle. Well, yeah, Belle.
Sure. I'll gain 2 ink.
Oh, damn it. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh. Just not enough damage. I'll play a Genie. Oh, now you come in. Yep, I think that's all I could do. Good game.
All right, GG. Yeah, the Monstro was like just a little too late.
Right, it was the last card I just drew. If I had got it with the Diablo, I could have turned this around maybe, but
yeah. Alright.
I should have just been challenging you. Yeah. And not worry about the ink, but alright, yeah, good day game. Have a good one.
Yeah, you
Maybe
too.
we'll see you again.
Yeah. Hey, the comeback has started. Just win 4 more times, we'll be at 50%. Oh yeah, I guess the Chromacon does completely neuter the Monstro. Yeah, so that game was kind of weird, but we were just so far ahead on board with our questing that he was forced to react, and that just like favored us more. An ink geyser would be huge there with like all that ink.
Well, I guess there might not be very many people today.
We're doing the best of 3.
Exactly.
Alright, well, it gave you the play, so it's like doing it in the right order.
Right? That's what I was thinking in my head. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see here. Definitely don't need you to. Three for me.
Okay, I'm gonna do 5.
You got it. So you're not using ramp in that?
No.
Just the ink collar?
Yeah, the collar is supposed to be the ramp, so you have all the turn 3 reckless cards to try and force the challenge to get the ramp.
Okay. Seems to work well. Probably Song Steel probably gets around that pretty easily, but
Yeah, I mean, a lot of decks have so many songs that they can just like play around it, but
yeah. I have a couple, but that's about it. Alrighty. Alright, well, let's see here. I'm going to ink a Rapunzel and play a Diablo. Pass.
okay, draw. I'm gonna ink collar and pass.
Alrighty. Draw for turn. Going to ink Look at This Family and play Ursula. I will quest for 1 and pass.
Okay. I'm gonna ink Ursula for 2, play the collar, and pass.
Alrighty. I am going to draw for turn. Ursula is going to sing the Friends on the Other Side.
Yep.
To.
So we can play Lewis here and give
Marlin
Diablo reckless. Probably can't do Ursula because there's too many chances that she'll just sing a song and get around it. The Diablo, he'd have to bounce.
Play Lantern. I will quest for 1 and pass.
Okay, draw.
Oh, there it goes.
I'm gonna ink Bell.
Okay.
For 3, we'll do Lewis give Diablo reckless.
You got it.
And pass.
draw for turn. It's gonna give you so much ink. Okay, so well, we've got to start off with the reckless.
Yeah.
I'll draw a card with that. Okay, that's a little better. I am going to. Ooh. Ursula is actually going to go into. Oh wait, no, hold on. Sorry, he does 4 damage. Dang it.
Well, I think that's free info that he's got Rapunzel in hand.
I'm gonna ink Rapunzel.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I'm going to then play Elsa. And pass.
Okay. Draw.
Did I not ink? No, I inked Rapunzel. That's right.
Alright, we'll do 2 for Ursula.
Oh, songs. No songs.
Okay. Alright, some interesting stuff there. I'm gonna ink Helga. For 3, I'll play the Emerald Chromacon.
Okay.
And then I'll quest for 1. And pass.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we're playing Green-Blue Reckless.
I will draw for turn.
I've had some close games. I've only won a little bit, but there's a couple games that are very close to winning.
Elsa's gonna go into Louis.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4 for Rapunzel. Change that down to 1.
Yeah, I mean, I knew he had this, but there's nothing we could do.
I'll draw 3 cards. 1.
We gotta hang on to this You're Welcome, because we saw the Shift Elsa in his hand. We're gonna need a way to get rid of that. At least now if he takes out a character, we can also bounce with Chromacon.
Going to ink Fox. I will play a broom.
Yeah, a Clarabelle would be nice.
And
I'd also be happy with a John here. Get a big body and start handing out Reckless.
I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Draw. I'll do 2 for Vision of the Future.
What is your cards in hand?
I have 3, plus whatever I take from Vision here.
Okay. So 4.
Okay. I'll do 3 for Bellwether. I'm gonna...
What does she do again? I'm sorry.
Every time I ink, I give a character Reckless.
Oh, okay.
I'll ink Bell, and I'll give Reckless to your Rapunzel.
Okay.
And then I will quest for 2.
Okay.
And pass.
Oh. Alrighty, let's see what can I do. Did I draw for turn? Dang. Yeah, I think I did. Okay.
Yeah, no Clarabelles in the top 5. I don't think we inked any this game either, so hopefully we'll hit into some.
We are going to pay 6. For Elsa, I will exert Bellwether. Bellwether.
Bellwether.
Bellwether. Okay. She will take out your. Oh, you got the Chromacon. Hold on, just 1 second here.
Yeah. Who's the second character that you're freezing, by the way?
Oh, Lewis.
Okay.
Wait, no. Ursula.
Sure.
We're going to quest for 1. Do I do the 2? Yeah, we'll quest for that one too. 1, 2. Elsa is going to take out your Bellwether.
Sure. And then I'll return Elsa to your hand.
Elsa goes back into my hand. You got it. And Rapunzel will take Louis.
Okay.
That's 5. No, 4. Are you returning card?
Yeah, we'll send Ursula back to your hand.
Ursula, you got it. Did I ink? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I did not. I am going to ink Ursula and call it good there.
Okay. Draw. Okay, I'm gonna do 4 for your welcome on my Ursula. I'll shuffle her in my deck, draw 2.
Okay.
I'll do 5 for Cogsworth. I'm gonna ink Tamatoa and pass. I have 2 cards left.
Alrighty.
The Ursula was frozen, Roger. It was frozen by Elsa last turn. Otherwise, I would have used it to kill Rapunzel, but it couldn't do anything, so I just here welcomed it.
I will draw for turn. Lantern and 3. No. Okay. I'm going to pay 3 for Peter Pan Shadow Finder. I'm going to pay 4 for Genie, draw a card.
And Under the Sea top deck here would be massive.
And then I will quest for 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did not ink this turn. I'm not going to ink this turn. I will pass back to you.
Okay, draw.
Snoopy.
How many cards do you have in hand?
Oh, that's a good question. I have 6.
I'll do 7 for Clarabelle.
Oh.
I'm gonna ink John Silver. I will do 4 for your welcome on Genie. Shuffle them in your deck, draw 2. Cogsworth will take out Rapunzel.
Okay.
And then I have 0 cards in hand, so I'm going to draw 8 to end my turn.
That is nice.
Yeah, I need that. And here we go.
Alright, I gotta start winning, or you're gonna catch up so fast.
Alright, we got Under the Sea now. Yeah, I'm worried about them being so far ahead, I guess, is the only thing. So I wanted to kill the Rapunzel. He didn't have the damaged Rapunzel, then yeah, I would have kept the John.
I'm going to start off by...
we got another John here anyway, so we should be good.
5. No, not 5. Let's do this smart.
It's like, there's also a chance here he just plays Elsa and to freeze our characters. Yeah, a geyser would be nice.
What is smart? Gosh.
Yeah, because we could geyser, vision, and John Silver with the amount of ink that we have.
We're going to get on the board. That's what we're going to do. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to ink through.
Hoping he plays a bunch of 2 strength characters here. And then we could also sing You're Welcome.
For 8, we're going to do Genie and Pascal. Draw a card.
Yeah, so we can Under the Sea most of his board, and the John Silver will give the Pascal Reckless.
We will quest for 1, 2, 3. And pass.
That's only 2, right?
No, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. It's my bad.
It's all good. Alright, draw. Okay, I'm going to do 2 for Vision of the Future.
Okay. Eight cards wasn't enough for you?
No, I'm looking for something specific.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do 6 for John Silver. Give Reckless to Pascal.
You got it.
Clarabelle and Cogsworth are going to sing Under the Sea, so the rest of your characters go on the bottom of your deck other than Pascal.
Oh, forgot about Under the Sea. That's the one you were looking for, wasn't it?
No, this one was. And then I'll do 3 for Ink Geyser.
Oh! That one hurts. Okay. This is my hand over here.
Okay, do you have any preference for which of the 3 are staying as ink? I have 11 here to pick, so...
1 in the middle and 1 on each end.
Okay. Alright, you have 7, so
yes.
Just leave the bottom 3, take the other 4 to your hand.
Okay. Just like that?
Yeah.
Now let's start over.
Okay, and I haven't inked yet, so I will ink a popsicle. So those 3 are exerted. Ink a popsicle for 1. I'll play a popsicle, draw. I'll banish the popsicle to play Bell for free.
Okay.
And pass.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so I mean, this is definitely over, right? Because, like, he can't play anything of significance, and he's gotta send that Pascal into us anyway, so. Pascal doesn't die to the Cogsworth, but the John Silver will just keep giving it reckless.
Pascal is going to sing Friends on the other side. I will draw 2.
Yeah, drawing cards here is not consequential anyway, so.
For 2 and a lantern, I'm going to play Fox, put him back into my hand. I'm going to take your Cogsworth.
Yeah, and then I'll use Chromacon to send Fox back, and I'll gain an ink.
I will. I'm going to ink Bare Necessities.
Yeah, and the challenge just inks us back up so strong.
And pass.
Okay, draw. Okay, I'll ink a collar. For 5, play another Cogsworth.
That just got rid of 1.
For 1, play a popsicle, draw. I'll quest for 5, and I'll give Ursula Reckless.
Oh, John Silver.
Yeah, and pass.
Alrighty. I'll draw for turn.
Yeah, it's gonna be literally impossible for him to come back with anything here at all because we have so much reckless stuff in our hand now. And then every time he challenges, we get ink, and then we can just flood the board. So this is like the payoff of this deck that we couldn't seem to hit in some of our earlier games.
Sorry, one moment. Got too many cards to short through.
I know, I have a ton of cards too.
Let's see here. Ursula will go into Bell. Oh, you just send it right back with the Chromacon. I need some item removal.
Yeah, I mean, the Chromacon's only when you banish a character, so like I can't banish.
Oh, okay. Well, then that works.
Yeah.
I will do that then.
I just gain an ink is the only upside, really.
I'm going to play Rapunzel.
It's crazy that he's drawing more cards here.
There we go. Going to ink a Fox for 2. I'll play a Lantern. Wish I had a 1-drop out of all of that.
Yeah, we had a huge hand, Philip, and then we ink geysered and got all the ink back. We had a huge amount of ink. Alright, draw. Okay, I'm gonna ink Helga. For 2, I'll play Ursula.
Oh.
See if you have any songs.
Okay, I'll move these aside. I do have one song there.
Okay, so we'll chuck the song. And then I will pay 6. For John Silver, we'll give Ursula Reckless.
Okay.
I'm gonna banish this Popsicle to play Bell for free. I'll quest for 2, 4, 6, 7, and we'll give Rapunzel Reckless and pass.
Okay. I will draw for turn. Chernabog.
Doing some crazy stuff with
1,
Jeweled
2,
Collar.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's draw. All right. So first of all, we're going to kill Cogsworth.
Okay. And then I'll send Monstro back to your hand.
Ah, son of a gun.
Yeah, it like ruins the whole thing. Otherwise, yeah, you could discard like a million cards.
Yeah. Should have bare necessity that when I had the chance. Oh, good game. There you go.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Man. I don't know why I got ahead of myself so fast there.
The ink guys are into like a million cards. It was crazy.
Right? Yeah, and then we're just both rushing. I just couldn't get back into the groove of challenging.
Yeah, the reckless and then me getting ink every time you do challenge so I can get to my cards faster again is like pretty good.
Right.
When the pieces come together, this deck is super strong.
Yeah, but I could see how it could be difficult sometimes. You just can't get that.
Yeah.
That collar in there.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, thanks for the follow, Darcy.
And then accidentally inking some important pieces too.
Yeah.
You could see how. All right. Well, have a good one.
Yeah,
Maybe
GG.
we'll see you.
Hey, we won that one on the draw too, so that was pretty good. But that was like everything working out.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
How are you?
Good. I'm streaming right now, just so you know.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put 5 back.
Okay, I'll put back 3.
Hey, we got the pieces. We're in there. Darcine says, just getting started with Lorcana, have a lot to learn. Well, welcome to the channel. I do try and explain what I'm doing as I play, usually. And also check out my YouTube channel. I make videos that explain how to play different decks and like some of the strategy with them and breaks it down a little bit. So if you're interested in that, follow my YouTube. There should be a link in the chat or on my bio on here. But Lorcana's a great game. I really like it, so hopefully you like it too.
So ink for Unfortunate Souls, play a Hidden Cove, and pass. Right. 5 in hand.
Great draw. I'm gonna ink Helga for 1 Popsicle draw. And then I'll play Bell for free, pass.
Draw. Ink uses for 2 Maleficent Staff. Pass. 4 in hand.
Ink Helga. For 2, I'll play Collar. So every time you challenge one of my characters, I can ink the top card of my deck.
Okay.
And I'll do 3 damage to Cove and pass.
I'll draw. Ink uses for 3 Ursula.
Thanks.
Pass.
Okay.
3 in hand.
Alright, I'll do 2 for Ursula.
Okay, you got Emerald Coil, oh no, Emerald Chromacon, second star, and Heffalumps.
Okay, we'll discard the Heffalumps. And I'll finish off the Cove. And I will ink John Silver and pass.
I'll draw. Dinka Jafar for 3, Emerald Chromacon, and pass 1 in hand.
Okay. Draw. I'll ink Bell for 3. Play Lyle, give Ursula Reckless.
Okay.
And I will quest for 1 and pass.
Draw. Challenge Bell.
Okay, I'll ink the top card of my deck.
You win.
Alright, good game. Well, that was quick. We did basically kill his whole combo, though. I took away his card draw with the Heffalumps, and then his only card in hand was the second star. He had to throw away his Ursula, and it just ramped us, so yeah, there was nothing coming to help him. Yeah, I mean, it's about time that one went our way, because we had a game like that, but in reverse. Or the Amber Steel Hyper Aggro that just like won by turn 4 against us, so it's nice to get one to go our way. I just gotta go grab a drink. I'll be back in like a minute. All right, I'm back. Jason says, "Did I build this?" No, this is a deck that Roger. Oh, he answered already. Roger made most of the deck, and then I just fixed all the problems that he left in it. No, we collaborated a little bit, but it's mostly Roger's work here, trying different things. Roger's a green-blue lover. I'm a green-blue hater, but here I am playing his deck, so. But we're on the comeback trail. We're at 3-5 now. We were 0-5, so. For people that are watching the VOD, just skip the first half of the VOD to find all the good games. Actually, the first 2 games were really good. We just like barely lost both. But then we had a rough patch after that. You know what card I don't think I've seen this entire time is the Little John. We do have 2 different 1-drops. We have the Popsicle and Little John. Yeah, it's got different lines to work on different decks for sure. It's versatile because you can use the Ink Geyser to beat bigger decks, and the Under the Sea plus the Reckless and the Shift Baymax can deal a bit with aggro. The one true aggro deck that we played, though, just like had the nuts, and we didn't have good cards, so it just didn't work out, but. Yeah, I mean, the Tamatoa could probably go. He does give you card draw sometimes, which is good, and then he can pull back your items if they get discarded for whatever reason. But, yeah, I mean, it's the same as anything. We usually ink him at the beginning and then play him later, perhaps, but I don't know what you'd slot in instead. He's still a good card. On his own, he's such a good card that, like, he's kind of worth running.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm pretty good. How's it going for you?
Oh, not too bad. I'm streaming right now, just so you know.
Oh, you're good.
You good with a half cut?
Yep, half cut's fine.
I'm gonna put 4 back.
I'm gonna do 5. Alright. You ready?
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck. We will ink the shark. And I'll pass.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Grammatala for 1, play Little John, and pass.
Draw. Let's ink a chip to play a Dormouse. I will put a damage counter on Little John. And I'll pass.
Okay. What's his stats?
He has a 1/2.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna ink Tamatoa. For 2, I'll play Jewel Collar. Every time you challenge one of my characters, I can ink the top card. And I'll quest for 1 and pass.
Draw. Let's quest for 1. Let's ink.
Playing against green-red damage, I guess. Be an interesting matchup.
Let's ink a Brawl. Pay 3 for Prince John.
Oh.
And I'll pass.
Discard, I guess. I'm gonna ink Helga. For 3, do Lewis give Dormouse Reckless?
Sure.
And pass.
Alright. Draw. Let's pay 2 for Undermine. I will make you discard a card, and I will give +2 strength to Dormouse.
Okay, I'll discard Ursula.
Alright, I will draw from Prince John. We'll take out Lewis.
Yep, I'll ink the top card of my deck.
You have how many cards in hand?
I have 3.
Okay. Ink a Brawl. Undermine. You can discard another card.
Okay, I will discard Bellwether.
Alright, I will draw. And then we will sing Sudden Chill.
Okay, I will discard. I'll discard Popsicle.
Alright, I will draw from Prince John. And I will pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna ink Bell. For 5, Cogsworth. Quest for 1. And pass. I have 0 cards.
Ready, draw.
At least the Cogsworth with Ward
Ink Ursula.
can't be like bounced with. We don't talk about Bruno.
5 for Shark, or for Maui Hero to All, and we'll take out Little John.
Okay, I'll ink the top card.
And then we'll pass.
Okay. Draw. I'll ink Bell and pass.
Draw. Play a Diablo. Play a Diablo. And quest for 2. And I'll pass.
Okay, draw. Okay, I'll do 6 for John Silver. Give one of the Diablos Reckless.
Sure.
I'll take out Prince John.
Yep.
And pass.
Draw. Challenge Cogsworth.
Yep.
5 Dragonfire John Silver.
Okay.
And I'll quest for 1.
Yep.
And I'll pass.
Draw. I'll do 2 for Helga and pass.
Ready, draw. 2 for Ursula. Quest for 2.
Yep.
And I'll pass.
Okay, draw. Okay, we'll do 4 to shift Baymax. We'll take out one of the Diablos. And pass.
Draw. Mally will trade with Baymax.
Yep.
Quest for 2. Play another Mally. And I'll pass.
Okay, draw. I'll do 4 for your welcome on my collar. 2. Do 2 for color. How many cards do you have? 2?
2.
Okay. I'll ink Grammatala and pass. And
Oh.
pretty much guarantee he's got a discard, so
Press for 2.
as well.
And pass.
Okay, draw. Play Little John and pass. Need a geyser.
Actually, let's go 4 for chip, and then quest for 2. And I'll pass.
Okay, draw. Oh god. Quest for 1 and pass.
Take out Little John.
Yeah.
3 for Prince John. Press for 3.
Under the Sea would be good here.
And I'll pass.
Draw. Alright, yeah, you got this. Good game.
Good game. Good luck in your next ones.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, he discarded us pretty aggressively in the opening and like just got a ton of crappy draws there at the end. We have enough ink to play everything in our deck, and instead of drawing like Clarabelle or any big card, which we have a lot of. Yeah, it'll be nice when Prince John gets expired when the rotation happens. Yeah, even a geyser there would have got us back in the game, realistically. But we didn't get anything. We just had bad draws at the end. Goes that way sometimes.
What's going on, Poisonous?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, not too bad. I haven't tried out your Animal Farm deck yet, but I'm
No.
gonna mess around with it at some point.
Yeah, it's good. The deck I'm playing tonight is not that great.
Did you decide on whether you were gonna stick with one Goofy, or have you tried like messing around with 2 Goofies in that deck on Animal Farm?
I think 2 would be good.
What would you take out to add another Goofy?
Probably a Lawrence or a Pluto. Probably a Lawrence though, because we have 4 and we only have 2 Plutos.
Okay, yeah, those Goofies are nice.
Yeah. Yeah, getting them to activate and stand up your characters at the end of the turn is so good.
Yeah, I played them in a Bolt aggro deck, Amber Steel, and I quested for like 9 in 1 turn.
Yeah.
By upriding Bolt with Goofy. He had like 2 damage on him.
Yeah, that's pretty
and
funny.
I uprighted him. Yeah. And if you, yeah. 4, 5, 6.
Little John, because if you play like Tiberius as your turn 3 Reckless, he can survive the challenges.
So now I'm about to get my butt.
That way you can get the shift. the shift onto Baymax potentially. He's just like survivable if you're forcing them to challenge your stuff.
5.
Even like a 3 strength can't kill him. I think I'm gonna send all 7 back, so see how it goes.
Ooh, that sounds rough, bro. Feels bad. Oof.
Yeah.
And I'm ready whenever you are. No rush.
Okay. I mean, you're first, so you can do your turn while I shuffle here.
Oh, I didn't. Let's see, I didn't cut. So I should cut. All right. I'll start us off with. I will. Good and bad. I've got 2 different directions with this. We'll do that. All right, we'll go. You forgot me?
Yep.
To Rhino. And. Oops. I will pass to you.
Okay, draw. I will ink Clarabelle for 1. I'll play a popsicle, draw, and pass.
Oh, green blue. Please tell me this isn't green blue items. Okay, I'll draw for turn.
The Rhino, the Shift Rhino is really hard for this deck to deal with, though. Kind of annoying that he has the shift potential.
I'll ink a Pete for turn. I'll pay 2. Shift Rhino. Quest for 2. Pass 2.
Okay, draw. Okay, I'll ink Clarabelle for 2. Play Jewel Collar and pass.
Yeah, by the way, it was your Steel Song deck that got me in the top 8 in my set champs.
Nice. The one that I like, my set champs one.
Not well. The list you had originally posted for Steel Song, not the one that you like tweaked. The one that showed in the video.
Oh yeah.
Of your, but the one before. Oh yeah, dude. It was. I had. I was 3-3. My first matchup was against a mirror match against a Naveen Steel Song. Both that game went to round 3. Then I beat Jafar Will. They had Jafar out, and they had enough ink in hand to hard cast Will their next turn, and they had more than 3 cards in hand. So I'm sitting there with the ability to play Will, and I have to go for it, and I played it, ripped Will out of his hand, and he scooped. and then I see my other 2 wins were a 2-0 Blurple and a 2-1 against Amber Steel Aggro. And then in top 8, I faced the same guy in a mirror match, and it went to round 3, and he beat me in round 3.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He
Mirror match is tough.
I took round 1, then round 2 he triple daisied me. Turn 1 daisy, turn 2 triple daisy, or double daisy.
Yeah.
And then he and then the third round he had better draws than I did. I just got really crappy draws. So it was needless to say, it was pretty rough.
Yeah.
Two here.
Our ideal draw here would be Bell, so I could like banish the popsicle and player, because we need Louis plus Bell to get rid of this Rhino. Or I'm just gonna have to You're Welcome it on 4 potentially.
Right, so worry about that. All right, so we'll ink a Pete. Pay 3 for an aerial. Come on. Get Zeus.
Yeah, now he could Zeus the Louis if we play it anyway, so probably have to play
Right,
Ursula.
Quest for 2.
Just to rip the song here.
I'll pass.
Okay, draw.
I started off because I just started at the beginning of like set 7, right before set 7 came out, and I was at first I got really into Dog, and then once I found Steel Song and I started messing around with it, I fell in love with it.
Yeah, Steel Song is great. I'll do 2 for the
I
Ursula.
know.
Let's take the Zeus.
Okay.
And we'll pass there. Yeah, I won 2 set champs this time around with Steel Song, and my friend, he used my exact list and won one of them. He like knocked me out and then won with it. I was playing a different deck, but
He knocked you out with your own list.
yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh well.
All right, draw. Oof, man, that sounds rough, bro. What do I ink here? Okay. I'll ink this Rhino. I'll pay 3 for another aerial. Come on. It will.
Alright, we definitely have to rip the wheel.
One for Cindy. With this aerial, we'll storm the Ursula. I'll draw. And then I will quest for 2. Pass.
Okay, draw. And ink Cogsworth for 2. Play another Ursula. Okay, we'll take the wheel. And then I will quest for 1 and pass.
Draw. Just 1. Okay, I'll take out that Ursula with Ariel.
Okay, I'll ink the top card of my deck.
And then I will pay 4 for Rapunzel, heal the damage, draw. And I'll quest for 3.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and make that 4 for the 10. Pass.
Draw. We'll do 3 for Lewis. We'll give Rapunzel Reckless.
Okay.
We'll do 2 for Helga.
Okay.
And I will quest for 1.
Okay.
And pass.
So with Reckless, does that still mean I can just quest with her and not attack? Or do you have to attack?
She has to attack if there's a target that she can attack, like, by the end of the turn. If you kill all my stuff, then, like, she can't quest, but she doesn't have to attack if there's nothing to attack. And she can also still sing if you want.
Okay. Draw. How many cards in hand?
I have 3. Yeah, I didn't ink because if he does the You've Forgotten Me, I need to, like, keep the You're Welcome, probably.
Okay, I'll ink this so you've forgotten me. I'll pay 3. Repeat no actions. Pay 2 for Snee. Oh. I'll do this.
At least he doesn't have a song, so he couldn't really get around it. He's still like really winning here, but
Man.
it's ideal, I think, if he attacks with the hamster instead of questing, because it slows him down more, because the Rapunzel still won't be able to quest in the end.
Thinking. Um. Okay, this Ariel and Cindy will take out the Ursula.
Okay.
And I guess I put 1 into the Louis. And it takes 4. And then I'll quest for 3
Okay.
to 13. Pass.
All right.
0 cards in hand.
Okay. Draw. And Pete is active.
Yep.
Okay. We'll do 5 for Cogsworth.
He gives everything resist, right?
Yeah, everything but himself.
They get +1 resist?
Yeah. Hmm. Quest for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gotta get rid of a lot. I don't know if I can actually stop
What
you.
is that? Helga Sinclair? What is that? What is she?
When she's banished in a challenge, she banishes the character that challenged her. So it's only if you attack her, she like kills whatever kills her.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, because I think I need to kill 3 things and I can't. The problem. If I could play actions, I'd be okay.
Right. That Pete came in clutch.
Yeah. Yeah, because I have You're Welcome, so I would just like You're Welcome the hamster to get rid of it. And then I could kill 2 characters after that, obviously. Yeah, because I can kill Rapunzel and Ariel, but I can't get rid of the other stuff. And then you still have 7. So yeah, you got it. Good game.
All right, good game, man. Good playing you.
Yeah, you too.
All right.
All right. Have a good evening.
Yeah, this is actually, huh?
I was gonna say, have a good evening. What were you saying?
I was going to say, this is actually Amanda's list. This is one of her lists.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, just messing around with it.
Yeah.
I'm playing a few games with it. I have several lists and I'm trying out, just trying to find the right one because I've decided I don't want to do Ember Steel aggro. I just want to stay full Steel Song because it seems like it's still in a really good spot.
Yeah.
I just hope that Steel Song doesn't die in set 9. They're just going to have to reprint a lot of cards, and that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, I don't think that they're going to reprint them all by set 9. Like, maybe by like 10, 11, 12, they might add some back, but I think that there's going to be a bit of a gap where the songs like Storm and Strength don't exist.
Oh, yeah, hopefully a song deck exists in some other kind of fashion. But
Yeah, I'll be interested to see what cards they add with set 9 for sure. So,
all right, man, have a good one.
yeah, you too. That Rhino though, I really think that the Rhino like is almost impossible if they play early for this deck to like deal with. It's just like it's such a brutal card. We don't have anything that can like one-shot it until like turn 5 or 6. Potentially. If we could You're Welcome it there, then like we'd be golden. It'd still probably be rough to the end, but yeah, there's nothing we can do there. Couldn't Geyser, couldn't You're Welcome.
Hello, Poisonous.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Pretty good. Streaming right now, just so you know.
Oh, it's all good, dude. It is all good, my friend. How's life been treating you today?
Pretty good. The cards aren't treating me as good though.
Good. Well, you'll get your win off of me, man.
We'll see.
All right. Let's see.
Alright, I'm gonna put 6 back.
I'm putting all 7.
Okay. Alright, this is pretty rough. Got a crazy amount of uninkables, and the hand just generally sucks. I'm gonna have to top deck answers the whole way here.
Alright, ready whenever you are, man.
Yep, go ahead. Good luck.
Alright. Inca Rapunzel, play a Cindy, pass.
Alright, draw. I'm gonna ink John Silver for 1. We'll play Little John and pass.
Untap. Draw. Jeez. Let's ink a Goofy. 1 Rhino. Quest for 1. And pass.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink You're Welcome. Pass.
Okay. Untap. Tap. Draw. Inca Lawrence. Let's go 3 Lady Calhoun.
Yeah. This
Quest
is
for 2.
gonna be an annihilation.
And pass.
Okay, draw. Oh man, the color's a turn late here. I'm gonna ink collar for 3. Lyle will give Lady Reckless. And I will pass.
Untap. Draw. Let's go 2 piglets. We'll quest for 1 and pass.
Okay, draw. Alright, we'll do 3 for Bellwether. I'm gonna ink Bell. We'll give Piglet Reckless.
Okay.
And I will pass.
Untap. Draw. Let's
Can't quite
ink
sing
the Rapunzel.
Under the
Let's
Sea
go
here, but
4
if we can
for Goofy.
get one more thing down.
Quest for 1 and pass.
Okay, draw. It's crazy, no inkable here, so we can't like trigger these Bellwethers. We'll do 3 for another Bellwether. And pass. Can't even ink. Sand is so bad.
Damn. Draw. 1, 2. Let's ink the Lawrence.
So if we could make the Piglet
2,
and the Lady Reckless
Doc,
here, we might
draw
actually
2.
survive.
Pay 2. Shift Rhino. Pay 1. Daisy. Quest 2, 3, 4, 5 total. Get up to 10. And pass.
Okay. Draw. Okay. These 3 are gonna sing Under the Sea.
So goes under.
And I'll do 3 for Chromacon. I'm gonna ink You're Welcome, and I'll give Goofy and the Hamster Reckless.
Okay. How did you giving them both Reckless?
Each Bellwether gives a character Reckless when I ink.
Okay.
And then I'll quest for 1.
Okay.
And pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. You said you gave Goofy and
The Hamster.
the Hamster?
Yeah.
Okay.
So whichever one kills first, I'd bounce the other probably. Like he should be killing Lyle here. Otherwise I'll just start subtracting his lore too.
We'll go ahead and take Lyle out first.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
I'll use the Chromacon to send Calhoun back to your hand.
Okay. and then we will take out Bellwether.
Yeah. And then I'll send the hamster back to your hand.
Okay. And I will. Okay. So 1 hamster.
Yeah.
2 upgraded hamster. 2 Calhoun and pass.
Yeah. And the Goofy has 2 damage.
Yep.
Draw. Alright, I will do 3 for Ink Geyser.
Mm-hmm. 5. Okay.
Just get rid of the 2 on the end. It's back to your hand.
Okay.
I also have 5. Which ones do you want?
2 on the end.
Yeah.
And they all are exerted now.
Yeah. And then I will ink Grammatala, and that will make your hamster reckless.
Mm-hmm.
And pass.
Untap. Untap, draw. Yeah, this untaps. Let's go 3 strength on Bellwether.
Okay.
Let's ink a Lawrence, pay 1 Cindy. Let's go ahead and quest for 5. Be up to 15.
The hamster can't quest, but yes.
Oh yeah, hamster can't quest, but okay, be at 13.
Yeah. Good draw. We'll play Louis. We'll give Goofy reckless.
Okay.
I'll ink the collar and quest for 1.
Okay.
And pass.
Okay. Untap. 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 Draw. Okay. This works. Cindy's gonna sing strength on Louis.
Okay. And
We're gonna go.
Oh, so the Chromacon will trigger. I'll send the hamster back to your hand.
Okay. We're gonna go 4 for a Goofy.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and take Goofy's gonna go into little actually no. We're just gonna quest for
Goofy
2.
Goofy is reckless.
Oh, Goofy, I thought the hamsters were sorry. Quest for 1. And pass.
Okay. Draw. Drawing crappy cards. Do Ink Geyser again.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Just take the 1 on the right back to your hand.
This one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I have 5. Which 2 do you want?
Okay. 2 on the end.
These 2?
Yep.
I'll ink John. I even stop you here. No, you got it. All right, good game.
All right, GG's, man.
All right, good luck in your next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did miss a trigger with the Chromacon there. Yeah, the the hamster though. Anytime I come up against the hamster, it's like pretty much an auto lose. He does so well against the reckless stuff. If we had the if we had the collar on 2, because like I literally just inked and passed on 2. We play the collar on 2 and we start getting ink off all those challenges there. we probably do okay. But we just got like stuck. That we had such limited resources to deal with all of their stuff. So unfortunate. We had a lot of uninkables in that opening hand too. Yeah, I'm running 4 of the big Clarabelle. I'm just not running any of the small ones.
What's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. I'm streaming right now, just so you know.
Dope. Half cut okay?
Yep, totally.
Nice. All right, let's see. Oh, green sleeves. You're probably playing something green then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I hope it's not discard. That would be awful.
Nope, not playing discard. No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna do a
yes.
full 7.
Ooh, send it. I'm gonna do 3.
All right, that's not
There you
terrible.
are. Jesus Christ.
We at least got the collar plus a reckless. Yeah, I'm definitely being sloppy, missing triggers and stuff. All right, good luck.
Yes, good luck.
I'm gonna ink Helga, and for 1, play Little John and pass.
All right, we're gonna draw. I'm gonna ink a snake, and we're gonna play a Chernobog's followers, and we're gonna pass.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink You're Welcome. For 2, we'll play a Jewel Collar. So anytime you challenge one of my characters, I can ink and quest.
You get the ramp.
And pass.
Is that from your deck or from your hand?
Top of the deck.
Okay. So we will quest for 1, no effects, and then I will ink a. I'll ink a Chernobog, and we'll play a Smee, and we'll pass.
Okay. Draw. Gonna ink Ursula for 3. Lewis give Chernobog's followers reckless and pass.
Cool. All right. Draw for turn. Let's see.
Like he probably doesn't sack it, but it means he can't
we'll
quest
go ahead and fire
draw.
the cannons on Lewis, and then we'll challenge with Chernobogs because we have to.
Yep.
And then we'll do 2, play Magic Broom, quest for 2, and 1 damage, and we'll pass.
Draw. Okay. 3 for Bellwether. I'll ink Vision. We'll make the Smee reckless.
All right.
I'll do 2 for Vision. Those on bottom. And then I will quest for 1 and pass.
Sure. Draw for turn.
So now if he has to challenge, then we can ink and play Clarabelle next turn. So it curves out pretty nicely. And the Little John having 4 health means that it's like not just like a free kill. He's got to maybe do 2 things.
Play a Giant Cobra. We'll discard a strength. Gain 2, and then we'll challenge your Little John. Now quest for 1, and then we'll pass.
Okay.
Wait, sorry, 3 ink. I didn't ink, I discarded.
Draw. How many cards do you have?
2.
Okay. I will ink Tamatoa. I'll give Reckless to Smee.
Alright.
We'll do 7 for Clarabelle.
Cool.
I'll quest for 1.
Sure.
And I'll pass. I have 1 card, so I'll draw 1.
Sure.
Your turn.
And then we will draw. So we'll go ahead. We will challenge your Little John.
Yep.
With the broom. We'll pay 2 for Yen Sid. We'll draw a card because I have a magic broom. That's fucking stupid. And then we will quest for 1 with the Cobra. And then I will ink a friends for turn. And we'll pass.
Okay. Draw. How many cards do you have?
2.
Okay. All right. These 2 will sing Under the Sea.
So that's 1, 2. All right.
I'll ink Clarabelle to give Smee Reckless.
Sure.
And then I'll do 5 for Cogsworth. I have
Cool.
0 cards, so I'll draw 2.
Yep.
And pass.
All right. Draw for turn.
So we're keeping them locked pretty good here, at least.
We're going to do 3. I'm going to play Crab. We'll give the challenger to... Actually, we're going to give the challenger to Cobra to take out your Calhoun or your Clarabelle.
Yep.
Poop. Well, that's not fun. And then we'll go ahead and challenge the Bellwether.
Yep.
And then we will 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll pass.
Okay. Draw.
And then 2 cards in hands.
Okay. All right. So we'll do 1 for Popsicle. Draw. 3 for Chromacon.
Nice.
3 for Louis. Give Reckless to the Crab.
Sure.
I'll do 3 for Ink Geyser.
Ooh, all right. Only got 4 ink. So I guess I'll put that one in my hand and we'll keep these 3.
Okay. Do you have a preference for which 3 I put in my ink?
Nah, that's fine.
Okay, I'll do those 3 then. They're exerted. Right, I'll ink Tamatoa.
Sure.
And I will pass.
All right, draw for turn. Crab will sing friends. We'll draw 1, 2. I will ink
It
a
seems
Pete.
like we're in a pretty
We
good
will
spot
play
here.
a Pete, so no actions, and then we will play a Chernabog, and then we will pass.
Okay. Draw. Do 2 for Ursula.
No songs. Just a dock and a magic broom.
Okay. That's good. I will do 2 for Helga. I'm gonna ink a Ursula. Louis will take out Crab. Takes
Sure.
2 damage. I'll
Yep.
use the Popsicle to heal those 2.
Right.
And I will quest for 2.
Yep.
And pass.
Ready, set, draw. We'll quest for 1. I'll blow it up. Draw a card. We'll go ahead. We will put 3 into your Cogsworth.
Yep.
And then I'll pay 3. We'll play a Fox. We'll bounce the Pete. We'll finish off the Cogsworth.
Okay. I'll send the Fox back to your hand.
Yep, cool. And then I will pay 1 for a Broom. And then we will ink a Pete for turn. And then we will pass.
Okay. Draw. I'll ink Tamatoa. How many cards do you have?
3.
Okay. For 2, I'll play Vision of the Future.
All right.
That one. These ones on bottom. For 6, we'll play John Silver, give the Broom Reckless.
Sure.
And then I'll quest for 3.
All right.
And pass.
I'll draw for turn. What's that Helga? She's a 2/1.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do I want to do? Well, the Broom's reckless, so that's not really going to do a whole lot. See, we'll do 4. We'll play a goat. We'll pop the Broom. I'll ink a Fox. We'll do 2 for a Smee. And then we'll pass.
Yeah, I mean, green has all the annoying cards that people don't like. Alright, draw. I'll do 2 for Vision.
Yep.
Take that one. Do 6 for another John Silver. We'll give Goat Reckless.
Sure.
I will ink a collar. I'll quest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll give Smee Reckless and pass.
All right. Draw.
I mean, this feels like it's pretty much over for us. We have a strong board, and we have like our little combo running now with the John Silvers. That everything you place is just going to be reckless.
Right, 3.
We
We'll
gain ink.
play a Fox. We'll bounce the goats to gain 1. Oh, that's really annoying. All right, we'll go ahead. We'll take out the Ursula.
Okay, and we'll send the Smee back to your hand.
Yep, as I knew you would. And we'll ink the Smee. We'll play the goat. That's 7 ink, and then we'll pass.
Okay. Draw.
Ugh.
Okay, I have game now.
Oh no!
Do 7 for Tala, and then I'll ink a card, and then I can quest.
Yep, and then quest. Yep, there you go. All right, good game.
All right, GG.
Good game, interesting deck.
Yeah, it's good when it pops off, but it seems inconsistent.
Yeah, oh, it didn't seem inconsistent that game.
Yeah, no, it really hit this game.
Yeah, all right.
All
Well,
right.
good game.
Yeah, GG.
All right, we'll catch you later.
Yeah, you too. The Bell Popsicle is just for like the strong opening to fight aggro. The Popsicles are also good because there's a lot of challenging going on, and the Reckless like challenges in, so healing the characters is good with the Popsicles. The Tamatoas are just there kind of for card draw. They could probably be cut, honestly, for something else, but they're not too bad when you're in a pinch. I do like the Bell Popsicle for sure.
Oh, here we are, mirror match again.
You get the rematch. Hey, you even get to go first, although I think maybe you went first last time.
No, you went first last time.
Okay, yeah. There you go. It all evens out.
Yeah, it's all right. I only had one removal that whole last game. It's like I had all the creatures and the card draw. That was cool, but no removal.
Yeah.
This deck is somewhat inconsistent. All right, let's see.
Okay, I'm gonna put 6 back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ugh, god damn. We're gonna put back 4.
What's with all the little Johns? This is not great. Hopefully our first draw is the jewel collar, or we're gonna be in trouble here because this is garbage. I don't want to have to like go turn 2 vision just to look for the collar. It's not gonna feel good. It's not gonna feel good at all.
All right.
All right, ready when you are.
All right, we are gonna ink a Chernbogs, and then we are gonna play a Diablo, and then we'll pass.
Oh my god, the 4th Little John. All right, I'm gonna ink Little John. We'll do 1 for Popsicle, draw. I'm gonna banish the Popsicle to play Bell and pass.
Nice. And we'll draw.
All right, as long as we just top deck
Let's see. We'll ink
the
a
collar
magic
this
broom,
turn, we'll be
and
okay.
We'll play a magic broom, and we'll quest for 1, and then we'll pass.
Okay, draw. I'll ink Little John. We'll do 2 for vision.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that one. Those on the bottom. We'll take out Diablo and pass.
So we'll draw. We'll draw again. We'll pay 2. We'll play Yen Sid. Have a magic broom. We'll draw a card.
Yep.
What the hell? I don't want any of this crap. And then I will ink a Cobra, and we will play a Chernobog. And then that's 3 ink, and we'll pass.
Okay, draw. Okay, we'll do 2 for collar. I'm gonna ink Little John for 1. Play Little John. And I will quest for 1.
Sure.
And pass.
And we'll draw.
Alright, I mean, it's pretty rough,
Okay, that's
but
pretty cool.
at least
We'll do
we got
3.
it
We
set
will
up.
strength your bell for 3. And then we'll quest for 3. And then I will pop this to draw a card. Lame. And then I will play a Merlin Crab, and we will fire the cannons on your Little John, and then we'll pass.
Okay. Draw. Do 3 for Bellwether. I'm gonna ink Ursula. We'll make Yen Sid reckless.
All right.
And I'll quest for 1.
Sure.
And pass.
All right, and then we'll draw. Let's see. I'll do 4. We'll play a Genie. Draw for Genie. We will ink a Smee. Bellwether's a 2/3.
Right.
Trash. We will fire the cannons on Little John, and then we'll quest for 1. And then we'll pass.
Okay. Draw. This is not great. Yeah, I'll do 2 for collar, and then I will quest for 1.
Woof.
And pass.
All right.
Not being able to ink here sucks, but
Draw for turn.
inviting the double
That's pretty cool.
inks will help us a
We'll
lot.
do 3. We'll play a Cobra.
Kind of
discard a Fox.
bait,
2.
because we want to get
play
this
a
under the
Doc,
sea out.
Discard my hand. Draw 1, 2.
Hoping he just
I will
kills
ink
it.
a Cobra for turn.
So it would
We'll
take
pay
2
1
challenges.
for a Magic Broom. We'll quest for 3, 4, 5, 6. And pass.
Alright. Draw. This is rough.
That is rough. No challenging. Now that I know your gimmick.
Yeah. My hand also
That it doesn't seem
is.
Yeah, your hand also does not look very good because you've only inked 4 times. Hang on.
Yeah, I couldn't ink last turn, or like one other turn.
Ooh. Yeah, I was gonna say you haven't been able to ink.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Even if I stop him from questing. I think I have to just try and hope for some luck here. Alright, we'll do 1 for Popsicle Draw. I will ink Bell, which gives Genie Reckless.
Alright.
And then I will do 4 to shift Baymax. He'll
nice.
take out Yen Sid.
That's a good call.
I will use the Popsicle to heal him and pass.
Alright, and draw. Boo, that's kind of lame. Alright, we're gonna quest for 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 3. We'll play a Fox. We will bounce the Genie with Reckless. And then I will pop the Broom to draw. Oh, come on, dude. Come on. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh,
See, if he's forced to challenge
so
there,
annoying.
we go up to 7
Yeah,
ink and then we can under the sea, but since he got around it,
it'll be fine.
we lost our out. Oh, come on. I needed you to have to challenge that turn.
I know you did.
Draw.
That's why I said, no! We're going to... Well, top deck of Fox. I had no cards in hand, so...
Yeah.
Massive top deck.
Yeah. Can I kill anything here? Get rid of 3.
You can kill lots of stuff.
Yeah. Now you got like a game.
GG. Oh, I drew the goat. I was like, please let me have something inkable. That would have been the fox. But I don't know, because I've done goat, fox, or yeah, goat, snake. There we go. Golly, I don't know nothing. Yeah, I can see what you're saying. Where it's like, yeah, when it pops off, it pops off, and when it doesn't, it's like, ooh.
Yeah, that was super clunky.
The only shitty part is that, like, I know Reckless, I get that it shouldn't be able to quest, but you shouldn't be able to sing songs either.
I know, it's like so easy to get around Reckless, which is unfortunate because it's like, it's not even that good if you can't get around it. That it's like,
Yeah.
Why is it so easy to avoid?
Yeah, exactly. It should be like if you have Reckless, you have to challenge before you do anything else for the turn.
Yeah, I
That
agree.
would make it a lot better of a mechanic.
Yeah, for sure.
Because Reckless, like, you don't even get to think about it. Like, you just have to go.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But GG's.
Yeah, GG.
All right, we'll catch you later.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah. If we got things on curve a little bit better there, maybe we had a chance. But I think if you force to challenge with the genie, we under the sea and kill almost everything. The goat does complicate it. Hey, thanks for the follow, Inasan.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good.
I'm streaming right now, just so you know.
Oh, great.
Half cut okay?
Yeah. I feel like I need to watch more Lorcana streaming. I never get a chance to sit down and just like. I don't really have a job where I can have it on in the background either.
Oh,
so.
yeah. I was going to say, I work from home, so I can have it on in the background. The pixels you...
I'm a teacher, so it's like not like I can have like Lorcana stream on.
Yeah, today's class, we're just going to watch Lorcana streams. The crystals you get based on how many games you played in your rank at the end of each season. So when the season ends, the crystals all get added to your account, and then you can buy the little avatars and stuff. I'm going to do 7.
All right. I'm going to do 4.
Okay. Is it hard to get to Grandmaster? It's kind of hard. It's time consuming because every time you take a loss, you lose points at those lower ranks. So getting to Grandmaster kind of locks you in, and then it doesn't matter how much you win or lose once you get there. So I found that when I was laddering, which I mean I laddered like 9 or 10 months ago when there wasn't a lot of population. But when I was laddering, I had to play only competitive decks because I had to make sure that I was like maximizing my points. I couldn't experiment with fun stuff at all in order to try and like get my rank up.
All right, whenever you're ready.
All right, good luck.
Yeah, you too.
I will ink John Silver, and for 1, I'll play a popsicle, draw, and pass.
Let's draw. I am going to. I think a super goof. Play a popsicle.
So we got red, blue, so the ink geyser is going to be our key to winning here. Draw. I will ink Little John, For 2, I'm going to play Jewel Collar. So whenever you challenge one of my characters, I can ink the top card.
Yep.
And pass.
Alright. Draw here. I'm gonna ink Vision of the Future. Play a Tipo. Activate ability.
It's nice you played Tipo, so we can Lewis it. Draw. I'm gonna ink Cogsworth for 3. Lewis will give Reckless to Tipo and pass.
Mm-hmm. So nasty. Let's Grammatala. Play. How far I'll go?
No, that blue box that you see on my screen is like a solid gray box on their screen. So I have streamer mode for my account, so I can show you my hand without them seeing it. That way it's more fun for you to watch. But they can't see it.
No, Tipo cannot sing anything, so he will yeet himself into
the
alligator.
And then I'll ink.
Yep. That's so gross. I hate that so much.
Draw. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's do 2 for Ursula. Have a look at your hand. Okay, we'll take the B prep. Alright, and I will do 2 for Vision of the Future. Take that one. Those on bottom. I will play Bell for free, banishing the Popsicle. Quest for 1. And pass.
Right, draw. Play a Sail. Draw a card. Play a Popsicle. Draw a card.
Unfortunately, if we have to geyser this early, but I might have to. We have 2, and like he's getting up to a lot of ink. So it'll at least like slow him down since he doesn't have like a fast way to ramp again. He's kind of inking and playing all his ramp cards.
Ink for sale.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Max.
Develop. And bottom. Pass.
Okay. Bro. I will do 3 for Ink Geyser.
So glad I ramped. So glad. Do you how way do you want to? Does it matter? You made a roll, or how do you want me to do it?
You can just take 3 out of the middle. Is fine.
All right, 3 out of the middle for ink. The rest in hand.
Okay. Which one do you want me to take?
The left one.
Okay. I will ink Cogsworth. Let's get back to where I was. And then I'll quest for 3. And pass.
Alright, we'll draw. Let's see if I can ramp back up here. Sail. Draw. Play develop. Top 2. And bottom. I will ink for turn. Ink for sale. And pass.
Okay. Draw. Okay, I'll do 4 to shift Baymax. And I ink Bell, and I'll quest for 4.
Mm-hmm.
And pass.
All right, let's draw.
Just making sure he can't be prep. I don't know how many he's running, but we got rid of 1.
Ink.
He's only getting up to 6 here.
Half shark. Pass.
Draw. Uh, 3 for Bellwether. I'll ink Tamatoa, make your shark reckless.
Uh-huh.
Do 3 for Geyser.
Goodness gracious. I'll shuffle up. This deck just preys upon red blue.
I mean, this isn't how I would normally play it, but my hand was really weird.
Shuffle, I'll just take this hand.
Yeah, sure. Which 3 do you want me to take?
Let's go with the right 3.
Okay. All right, so I did ink already. And then I'll quest for 2. And pass.
All right. Draw. We will sing a song. No more. Top 2. Inkwell. And
we are at least like aggroing him because of this, which is funny.
Play Vision. Gaylord.
Like he inked cards that were ramp cards, and then he played them on the first Geyser. So now I don't think he's got ramp in his ink anymore. So he should be slower to curve out this time.
Ink for turn. Pass.
Okay. Draw. I'll do 2 for Vision. That one. Do 1 for Pops, draw. I will ink Cogsworth, make your shark reckless. I'll do 1 for Little John. And then I will quest for 4. And pass.
Alright. Let's draw.
Yeah, maybe I should ink or quest with Bellwether there, because I kind of don't care at this point if she dies. But it would
Ink.
threaten lethal a little bit better. Thing is, we still have lethal if he doesn't kill the Baymax.
How many cards do you have in hand?
I have 2 cards.
2 cards.
Yeah, so probably a mistake not to quest it there.
Ugh, this is gross. Sorry, I'm thinking here.
Yeah, no worries.
Same Pirate's Life.
Okay.
Play Develop Your Brain. Top 2. Play Develop Your Brain. Top 2. And bottom. Play a Super Goof. Take out Lewis.
Okay.
Gain 2 lore. And already inked, so I will pass.
Draw. We'll do 2 for another color. And we'll just quest with everything. Go to 17. And pass.
Alright. Ready up. Straighten out this deck. We'll draw. Let's see how far I'll go.
Yep.
Or top 2.
Like, I assume he's got the B prep in hand. I just was hoping he has to challenge or want to challenge, so we can play the Clarabelle next turn.
Ink for turn and play Be Prepared.
Yeah.
Pass.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Clarabelle. For 6, I'll play John Silver and pass.
All right. Draw. I will Hades John Silver.
Okay.
Ink. Pass.
Draw. How many cards do you have?
I have 4.
Okay. We'll do 7 for Clarabelle. I have 1, so I'll draw 3. Your turn.
Let's draw. Hades is going to sing Be Prepared. And I'll play out 2 McDuck Manors.
Ouch. Alright.
And I'll pass.
Okay, draw. Cards?
2.
Okay. Do 7 for Grandma. I will ink Louis, which gains me a lore. Do 1 for Little John and pass.
Alright. Draw. Gain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will play Pirate's Life.
Okay.
Ooh, I don't know if it'll be enough. All I have to do is ink. And, I will pay 2 for a sale. Draw. And pass.
Okay. Draw. Yeah, so I have an inkable.
Woo!
So that was a crazy game.
That was insane. Yeah, I guess I could. I'm trying to think of what I would have done. What I could have done if I would have left the Hades up a turn and quested with him instead. Like what would you have? Well, what were you at? You were at 16.
Yeah.
Could you have? I still only would have gotten the 19 though.
Yeah, you need like a super goofy or something to like steal it, I think. So yeah, you wouldn't have game. And then if I
But
did,
then at least could have like if you would have played the Tall, I could have at least be prepped it then.
yeah,
that next
I
turn.
mean that's true. If you got rid of the Tala, that would buy you a little bit of time.
But you also then would have drawn way like a ton more cards.
Yeah.
That next turn.
Yeah.
I guess I was speed prepping to avoid the card draw.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense at the moment to do it. So.
But hey, that was a great game.
Yeah, that was
Thanks
a good
for
game. GG.
Yeah.
All right, that was a good game. That one was actually entertaining and close. We turned into an aggro deck out of nowhere that game. He was scared to play characters because of all the reckless shenanigans. So then we just built a board and started questing. Grammatala clutched it for us. That game was really close. It was the same as like our first two games where like one turned the other way and it would have been a different result. So, you know, if those two games had went my way, we'd be like 7-7. Yeah, I haven't played it with the All Is Found at all. But I'm only down to 2 tallest too, so it's like harder to justify the playing it. Yeah, I guess the Bellwether synergy is pretty good. I didn't think about that. There's times where it would be nice if like Cogsworth sang to, you know, ramp us up a little further. Oh man, how come a Canadian team can't win the Stanley Cup? Hello. How's it going? Pretty good. I'm streaming right now, just so you know.
That's fine. Half cut okay?
Yep, totally.
Not to give my color pairing away, but I have 2 proxies that look like this.
Yep. It's totally fine. Okay, I'm gonna put 6 back.
All right. I'm gonna do 5. All right, good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
I will ink heads held high to play Clarabelle. Pass.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Ursula, and for 1, play Little John and pass.
Ink Muses, play Sail.
All right, green blue versus green blue. Let's see what kind of deck they're playing.
Muses.
Hopefully we get our item. Okay, draw. And I ink Little John. For 2, I'll play Jeweled Collar. So every time you challenge a character of mine, I can ink the top card of my deck.
Yep,
And I'll
gotcha.
quest for 1 and pass. Might be able to cut off his Clarabelle Shift as well, because we can force it to be reckless here with Louis.
Ink Popsicle. Play Bell. I will not additionally ink this turn. Pass.
Okay, draw. How many cards do you have?
I have 3 right now.
Alright, I'll ink Bell for 3. I'll play Louis. We'll make your little Clarabelle reckless and pass. See what they get.
I will ink Grammatala. I will shift Clarabelle. Reckless goes through the shift, yeah?
Yeah, it's still reckless.
Okay, then I'll take out the Louis.
Yep.
I'll heal Clarabelle so she only has 2 damage. And playing green blue so there's no rush. I'll quest for 1. And you have how many cards?
I have 4.
Alright, I will draw 2. Sure go.
Okay. Need shift Baymax here. Okay. I'll do 2 for Ursula. Alright, we'll take the You're Welcome. 2 dimes. Alright, I'll do 2 for Vision of the Future. I will take that one, put these on bottom. I'll ink Helga, and I'll quest for 1 and pass.
Okay. You have how many cards in hand?
3.
3, okay. Four for Grandma. This goes to bottom. Ink, a heads held high.
Finally, it's Jeremiah. He wanted a couple with Peter until America coupled him up with Iris.
I'll quest for 2. And you said you have 3 cards?
Yeah.
Alright, I will not draw. Go ahead.
Okay. Draw. I'll do 1 for Popsicle Draw. I'll ink Little John for 5. I'll play Cogsworth. And I will quest for 2. And pass. I have 2 cards.
Okay. That's a pretty good draw. Under the sea.
Wow.
And then quest for 2. And you have 3?
2.
2? Okay. I will not draw. Go ahead.
Alright, draw.
Let's just see. Since this is my only option. Even if he really gives a fuck actually about me.
Okay, we'll do 3 for Lyle, make Clarabelle reckless, and pass. And no inkable there, sucks.
Ink a popsicle, play a dime. There's no reason not to quest. Quest for 3. Go ahead.
Okay, draw. Come on. Like, really?
You've made your decision. It's time to turn the handle.
I'll pass.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I can't ink Geyser when he's got such a huge board if I don't put a good character on my side. It's just crazy that I can't get an ink here.
The other dime. Quest 2, 3, 4, 5. And you have how many cards in hand?
I have 3.
Alright, I'll draw 3. Here you go.
Draw. Okay, ink. Yeah, you got it. Good game.
Yeah, good game, man.
Alright, good luck your next one.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, bricking those last few draws killed us there. There's maybe a way back in if that didn't happen. I also like didn't get enough reckless. A little more reckless, maybe there's a chance, but we couldn't force them to challenge and get the collar ink enough. Alright, I'll do one more, and then I gotta get off for the night. Hello again.
Must be the last two on for the night.
Got the rematch.
Hopefully, you'll get your game plan off better.
Hopefully. Yeah, I drew a few uninkables at the end of the last game too, so I couldn't play anything.
Yeah, and I think being able to shift my Clarabelle out the turn you did reckless it really saved me.
Yeah.
They will draw a lot of cards and have the big body, so.
Yeah, exactly. Just a little too slow.
What do you think about going big questers ward, like the kit package and etc.? Because then you're still getting dual collars because they have to challenge it.
Yeah, I mean that's true. It's not a bad idea.
6, 7. You can get that kit out turn 3 and it's a 3 quester.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that card. I don't have a blue steel list, Tyler.
I'm gonna do 6.
Okay, I'm gonna do 5.
Okay. Ready when you are.
Okay. I'll ink John Silver. We'll play 1 for Popsicle, draw, and pass.
I will ink Depot to play Popsicle and pass.
Draw. I will ink Clarabelle. We'll do 2 for Collar and pass. I think the rotation will be exciting because it'll change the meta up a lot and lead to more creative deck building.
Ink there. Here we go.
Okay, draw. Gonna ink Grandma. For 2, I'll play Ursula. Okay, we'll take a Howfire. And pass.
I'll start by singing Strike to draw 2 and discard 1. I'll discard Lucky Dime. Ink John Silver to play Grandma.
Well, we can get the other How Far I'll Go before you can sing it here. Draw. Okay, I'll do 2 for Ursula. Okay, take the How Far. I'm gonna ink an Ursula, and I'll quest for 1 and pass.
One Popsicle. We'll ink the Muses to play the Bell, and I will ink John Silver for Bell. And I will. Yeah, I'll take it out.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Alright, draw. I'll ink Cogsworth for 6 We'll do John Silver. We'll make Tipo Reckless, and then I'll quest for 1 and pass.
Ink heads held high.
Iris and Jeremiah, please stand behind the person you want to save.
For 6, I'll play Genie and I'll put John Silver back in your hand.
Yeah.
I'll take out your Ursula and I'll heal Grandma's home and I'll pass.
Okay.
No cards in hand.
That's crazy.
Draw.
Elandria and Taylor, please stand behind the person you want to save.
I'll ink Louis. And for 8, I'll play Under the Sea. And pass.
Do you care the order?
No.
Quest for 3 and pass.
Okay. Draw.
And Pepe,
Do 1 for Popsicle. Draw. We'll do 6 for John. We'll make Genie Reckless. I'll banish Popsicle to play Belle and pass.
I'll go 4 for the Muses. I'll sing You're Welcome, targeting your silver.
Yeah.
Jalen, with 4 votes.
I will quest for 1, and then after you draw your 2 cards, it'll be your turn.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to draw 3, 2, and then 1 for turn. Alright, we'll do 1 for Popsicle, draw. I'll do 4 for Your Welcome on one of my Popsicles. If I can draw something that's actually useful.
I know the feeling, man. Especially with these colors. I feel like at the time I brick.
Got 2. Okay, I'll play a Belle for free off this Popsicle.
Yep.
I'll do Belle into Grammatala. Do 2 for Vision of the Future. That one. Ink. Do 2 for a collar and pass.
Okay. 2 for Sapphire Coil, quest for 2 and pass.
Draw. Alright. We'll do 7 for Grammatala. I'll ink Helga, gaining a lore. And I'll quest for 1 and pass.
Okay. That the collar or the Tala triggers are anytime.
That's right.
I'll banish a Popsicle to heal something. And I'll pay 6 for Tamatoa.
Yeah.
Take back 2 Popsicles. Play 1. I will ink the other one. And I'll quest for 2. Send it back to you.
Draw. We'll do 1 for Popsicle, draw. I'll do 3 for Bellwether. I'll do 1, 2, 3 for Ink Geyser.
I don't care if you take that.
Okay, I'll just take 3 out of the middle.
Have any preference?
No, I'll just take 3 out of the middle and put them in your ink. Okay, I will ink Little John for turn. And I'll give Reckless to your Genie.
Okay.
And then for 1, play a Little John. And then I will gain a lore. And then I'll quest for your 3.
Yep.
And pass.
What is Bellwether's stats, please?
She's a 2/3.
2/3. Okay, well, thank God I still got singers. I will ink this. I'll play this. This ink was on Grammatala from the coil.
Okay,
And
yeah.
then
Yeah, I understand.
This thing from Tipo will be on Bell.
Okay.
And then Under the Sea.
Yes.
And then quest for 2, no item to play. And I'll send it back to you.
Okay. Bro. Okay, I'll do 2 for Ursula.
2 John Swords and Amuses.
Okay. I will ink Cogsworth. 3 for Louis. Make Genie Reckless.
Yep.
And pass. Oh man, that turn killed us. Thought we had such a good position.
2 colors.
Then Under the Sea our entire board.
I'll go 4 for Muses. Ink John Silver. The coil is irrelevant. I'm going to play Heads Held High, which will give everything -3.
Okay.
Actually, I guess it was relevant, but it's fine. And then Tamatoa will take out the Louis.
Sure.
And I'll bounce the Ursula.
Yeah.
And I will quest for 2 and pass.
Okay. Bro.
1 in hand. You're muted.
Oops. All right. I'll do 7 for Grandma.
Mm-hmm.
And I will ink Ursula and pass. I'll gain a lore.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, so this quest out to 19. Tomato quest, play that for free and dime for game.
Oh, nice. Alright, GG.
Yep, good game.
Yeah, the Under the Sea really killed me.
Yeah, I top decked that. I didn't have it.
Damn.
I'm glad I had the coil out because the collar was probably going to win you the game otherwise.
Yeah.
So you get 2 lore every time I challenge something.
Yeah.
I definitely see the vision with the collars and the grammar.
Yeah. Yeah, I felt like I had the setup and then I geysered, so I felt like I was gonna be okay, and then that hurt.
Yeah, I just had too many singers, unfortunately.
Yeah. All right, well
Do you
played
play
though.
the smaller Tala to shift, or do you just play the big one?
Just the big one.
Gotcha. All right, man. See ya.
Yeah, cheers.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's it for the stream, guys. Thanks to everyone who hung out and was here. So if you're not following me, go ahead, hit the follow button. It's a huge help. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, the link's in the description. If you want to hit the link and subscribe there, that's a huge help to me as well. But I'll be back on streaming maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow's my birthday, so I don't know if I'll be streaming on my birthday or not, but possibly. And we'll see how it goes. All right, have a good night, everyone.